Hi, my name is Jesse. I'm the creator of Imdone, frictionless Kanban for your Markdown and code. And today I'm going to walk you through the Imdone tutorial. So I'm going to start by opening Imdone. I'm on a Mac, but it should be very similar on a PC. Here it comes, first time it's opening. It's creating a tutorial project for you, and we're going to start off with the first card. And you can see the reminder that just popped up there. So this card is saying, welcome to Imdone, press V to view this card. So this is a tutorial and it's going to teach you how to use Imdone. You can also start a new project with Command or Control N or the main menu and click Add a Project. Here's the main menu. You can click Add a Project to add a new project. And if you're in focus view, which we are, move this card to doing by pressing Shift right arrow or change the list to doing in the drop down. We're going to do this, change it to doing. There's only one card in doing now. You can see that, card 1 of 1. Go back to the board by pressing Escape or clicking X above and to the right. So it's referring to this X here, or Escape. I'm going to click the X. This little arrow here lets you expand the card, so you can see it here. Now you can move this card to done by pressing Shift right arrow. You can also move cards by dragging them. So I can drag this to done. I can drag it over here and just drop it, or I can hit Shift right arrow. All right, moving on. If you're in the board view, double click this card or press the return key while it's selected to edit it. So I'm going to double click the card and it takes us into the edit mode. So if you're in this view mode and you press E, you will edit the card. So make some changes. We're just going to make a change here, put an exclamation point, a couple exclamation points on the end, maybe a smile. Put a smile in there. And then we're going to save with Control S, Command or Control S, and then Escape to close this editor and view the card in focus view. So there it is. Made my changes. Looks like we're done with this one. So let's move it to done. And I'm going to leave here by pressing Escape, and I should have moved this to doing. Now it's done, so we'll complete it. So you can see there's a recently completed list. That's a filtered list. We'll get into that in a little bit. So you can also add a card to the project board. So now we're going to add a card. So we're going to click the space bar. But let's move this to doing first. So I'm going to drag it over to doing. I'm going to add some content in the card and press Command or Control S to save it. Add some content. Command S, it's saved. You can see we've got a new card and Escape to close the editor. That's it. We finished that one. We got rid of that one. And now let's move this next one to doing. Configure your source editor. Even though you can easily add new cards using the Markdown editor and Imdone, there are times when you want to keep them in where you work. In your source files, it's a dead simple way to get straight to work from your board. So press Command or Control plus slash to open the project settings. So Command or Control plus slash is a good way to go, or you can go to settings and hit project settings like it's telling you here. So we're going to go to project settings and we're going to open files with VS Code. Okay, and now we're going to save these settings, close these settings, and when I open this file by clicking edit card, or actually open file, or Command or Control O, it's going to open in VS Code. So there we are. We're right at that task, configure your source editor. in VS Code. So imagine a to-do comment. That would be just like that. We're going to move that to done. A lot of these cards have kudos on them, which you'll learn about in a minute. So go to the card source file, press Command or Control open on the card source file. We just showed that. So we're doing it again. And we'll go back, complete that one. Now let's complete a subtask. Click the box below. It looked like it was already completed. So I unclicked it and I'm going to click it again. So you can see that when we do this, if I'm going to go back to VS Code, I can find that. See that check me here? So that's tied to the board, just like anything in here. If I edit it and I have my autosave on, it's not checked. I'm going to add a little exclamation point at the end here. You can see it's there. Let's add another emoji, white check mark. And you can see it showed up. So we're good to go. Let's move this one to done. Now let's set a reminder. So now let's set a reminder. So let's first edit the card. So we're going to remind tomorrow at 6 p.m. Or let's just remind in 5 seconds. Remind, I like a shortcut, 5 seconds. That's it. Save it. Remind. In 5 seconds, there it is. There's the reminder. So that's it. That's setting a reminder. Move that one to done. Now kudos. So to celebrate, we're going to set kudos to true. It's already set to true. So when we complete this task, it's going to celebrate. Check out the settings. We did that before, but you can investigate it on your own. There's general settings, journal type. This one is new file, so each card gets a new file. There's folder, which will create a card each day, or single file, which you can just keep all of your to-dos in a single file. The ones that are created from Imdone. The ones that are in the project folder will just show up in Imdone. So you don't need to specify which file they're in, they'll just show up. We have a folder, card syntax, hashtag or markdown. You can see the different styles here. And we have card settings, lots of different card settings. New file template, you can change how new files get created. And then there's plugins, community plugins, and you can check those out on your own when you download it. So let's just complete this one and let's keep on going here. Navigate to this card with the arrow keys. So you can use the arrow keys to navigate your board. That's what I like to do most of the time. Moved it to doing, use the arrow keys to navigate to this card, press V to open the card, and navigate to the next card with the left arrow key. So you can still navigate the cards in the view mode, which is actually really nice. I use it all the time. We press escape to close it. We're going to move it to done. Another nice little feature is T to toggle the tags and metadata. So now you can see all the metadata in all the cards, which is really cool. You can see all the tags and the metadata, when it's due, when it's going to remind you. So let's close that. Move it to doing and to done. Let's set a custom keyboard shortcut. So we can open the keyboard shortcuts in settings. So it's in global configuration. Oh, that's not where we wanted to go. We wanted to go to settings, global and default settings. That was just going to open the file. So you can see your keyboard shortcuts here. This is kind of nice. You can filter. So we want to change edit card. I have it set to E right now. I changed mine. So let's not change that one. Let's change a different one. Switch the current project. So instead of control tab, let's let's see, open filter controls. So yeah, I'll just show you how to do it here. You could press any keys here. So if I press Command F, Meta F will show up, and then I'm just gonna save it. Oh, I hit Meta F. So we're gonna go back. Go to keyboard shortcuts. Press the desired key combination, then press enter. So enter can't be a key. So we're gonna just change this to F, enter, and then we will close this. And the filter controls are still Meta F. So escape out of there. We saw that. So as you can see, we can add emoji to cards. And it's really nice that emoji gives you a list of emoji. As soon as you hit a colon, you can see all the different emoji. I like to use these all the time. It definitely draws the eye, makes you a little bit more productive, makes things a little more fun. So you can see, you can change the size by putting them in spans, because guess what? Markdown is just HTML. So let's move this one to done. And now we're to the next card. Copy code snippets. Move over the code and click the copy key. And if I edit this card and now I paste again, you can see it copied it to the clipboard. So if you put in a code block, you can copy it. Inline code, you can also copy. See, it got copied to the clipboard. So we're done with this one. We're going to move it over to done. Now ignoring files. To ignore files, add an entry in I'm done ignore. It follows the same syntax as git ignore. So you click on this, it'll open your I'm done ignore file. You can also click on the main menu, edit I'm done ignore. And you can see in here that there are different things that are already ignored. And if you want to add more, you can do so. Let's move this over to doing and done. Next one, if you're a developer, add a code project. So find a project with code in it, add it. If there are to-dos, they're gonna show up. And then you've got a Kanban board for your to-do comments. Next is getting help. Open the help menu by pressing Shift/ or the question mark, or by clicking over here. The first thing you'll notice is all the keyboard shortcuts for that particular area of I'm done that you're in will show up here. You can click on the help. This is context sensitive help for viewing cards. It's coming soon, but you can get to the help on the web by going here. This will tell you all about viewing cards. And also what's new, what's in the latest releases. You've got that all available. So feel free to reach out, send me an email at jesse@piashik.net or jesse@imdone.io. You can join the Imdone Discord, or you can contact me on Drift. I also want to invite you to give me a thumbs up or a like. Hit the like button in YouTube or subscribe to my channel. And that'll be it for tonight. So I'm done for now. We'll see you soon.